One of the wildest decks I faced in Japan forced me to read two cards I had never seen before. Okay, welcome back, vintage gamers. Merry Christmas Eve, as you'll be seeing this on a Wednesday. This is the infamous deck that almost defeated me, sending me packing at Eternal Weekend in Japan. I was really close, like one bad draw step, and not even a bad draw step, like it had to be exactly Force of Will, and I would have been locked out by my red-white prison opponent who was actually playing Burning Wish in his prison deck. This is the 75 of the player from Japan who played this deck. The idea is Null Rod, Void Mirror, and 8 Moons to lock your opponent out. To live in the format, we are playing the old Force of Red with Simian Spirit Guide plus 7 Pyroblasts. That's a lot of Pyroblasts. It might end up being 6 Pyroblasts after we're done with it. Furies to clean up those pesky mono white creatures, and then a Burning Wish. And the coolest card that got Burning Wished against me was Flowstone Flood. I had never heard of this card before, so this is 4 mana, destroy target land with buyback. Buyback being pay 3 life, discard a card at random. But my opponent had the ability to Flowstone Flood off of Burning Wish, killing my basic island so that Void Mirror, Null Rod, and Blood Moon locked me out of playing spells for the entirety of the game. There's also Shattering Spree, Balance, Exercise, not Exercise, Exorcise, which is a card I didn't know about as well, which has exile an artifact, enchantment, or creature with power 4 or greater. A Mirror is called, you'll get a white source, and I'm going to probably add a couple more things as well. Got the cheeky 2 Gemstone Caverns in the main and 2 Gemstone Caverns in the board to bring in when you're on the draw, because you do need to make sure you are playing your turn 1 hate piece. Very, very cheeky. But yeah, a good old-fashioned red prison deck. Makes sense that they got played in paper. Interestingly, the player had a Black Lotus, but maybe didn't have a Ruby and a Pearl. It's unclear. I'm going to try adding a Ruby and a Pearl just in case that was the because I can't imagine if you had a Ruby, you would play a Petal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add Ruby and Pearl, and I'm just going to trim 1 Sundering Eruption and 1 Red Elemental Blast. And then in the sideboard, I want to kind of do 2 things with my Burning Wish. I wanted to have a Burning Wish that wins the game, like makes a clock. So I'm going to play a Song of Totentans to make some black rat tokens. And then I was looking for maybe a Burning Wish that would rebuy a missing or countered, a countered lock piece. So I'm going to play a Savine's Reclamation so that I can like buy back one of my 12 lock pieces, 13 lock pieces, in case they got countered and I'm looking to, finish up the 3 card hard lock. To do that, I'm just going to take out 2 Containment Priests, and when we lose to Dredge or Oath, you can blame me for doing that. But I wanted to keep the deck mostly the same as the creator who played in Japan, but I wanted to add these Moxen just in case it was a card availability issue. Classic sanctioned paper magic. So I'm going to play this deck through a Vintage League, and we'll see how it goes. I'll see you for round 1. Looking to play some paper Vintage? The next full proxy ELD Vintage opening is happening in Bellingham, Mass on February 1st. I'll see you there. Okay, here we go. Round 1 of our Vintage League. And right after I cut 2 Containment Priests in our sideboard, we were paired up against Joel. Joel likes to play blue-black, Reanimator, Show and Tell stuff. If I was on the play, I would keep this hand. But on the draw, I don't think a Void Mirror is good enough. So I'm going to mulligan this. I'm going to look for like a Magus. Yeah. Okay. I don't have a Burning Wish Graveyard Hate, right? I could exercise a big creature. I don't know how to pronounce this. Exorcise. 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 I keep pronouncing it like exercise. Could also balance. Okay. Okay. Yeah. We can do this. Seems reasonable. Opponent mulligan to 5. Opponent mulligan to 4. I guess technically if they play Dredge, I could go Black Lotus, Lotus Petal, balance away the Bazaar. Would be pretty cool. We'll see, though. I don't think Joe is going to play Dredge. I'm assuming it'll be Blue-Black Reanimator Show and Tell, but we'll see. All right, 4-card hand. Volcanic Island. No Luris. All right. Maybe a Void Mirror would have worked out. Ancestral. Oh, erase that mold of 4. Not bad. Not really a race, but Pyroblast. Too late. Too late. Okay. So hard cast Fury. Yeah, doesn't sound like a good plan. Does not sound like a good plan. Clearly, the plan is Burning Wish for Savines, cast Savines off of Lotus, return Lotus, and then later flash back Savines. I don't actually like this very much. What does a balance look like from this spot? I have 5 mana. I'm probably just gonna pass and hold up in Pyroblast. I just don't feel like these plays are good. But also, like, if I could hardcast Fury and still play Pyroblast, I think I would. But just hardcasting Fury doesn't seem like a good idea. Like, if my opponent plays a stock up here, I really want to Pyroblast it. Or a show and tell. All right. Well, they have a bunch of mana. I guess my Null Rod is better now. Now I have the Simian Spirit Guide to pitch to Pyroblast. I think I just want to play a Null Rod. I guess I want to sacrifice both. Because if it... I guess I still have... No, it's fine. I don't have to sacrifice both. We have Hardcast Force. Looks like Hardcast Force. This Burning Wishes still doesn't have very many good targets here. All right. All right, that got... All right. I think I'm gonna go wish for the white land. Amiria's Call. Seems good. All right. So we took off. We have a Mana Crypt as our lock win con here. Whoa. The Theater. Never seen this one before. Grixis, Surveil Land, no Luris. Kept on top. Pyroblast. What did they keep on top? 3 cards in my opponent's hand. Remember, they mulliganed to 4 this game, but then they resolved Ancestral. Red, blue. No. Black, blue. Frog. I would probably just pitch cast Fury on it. Thoughtseize. See. All right, well, it's not blue, so I assume this Pyroblast is eating the wayside. Eating the wayside. Being put to the wayside. Oh, they took the Fury. Oh, they're gonna reanimate my Fury next turn. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That is bad. This is almost certainly getting reanimated. I can feel it coming. No, I'm not. I'm not getting reanimated. Okay. They just don't care about Pyroblast. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm not willing to drop Pyroblast to play Monkey. They've won so many flips. Holy moly. It's turn 6 and they've won every flip. I guess they started on turn 4. 3? Jeez. DT. Alright. Now they're probably reanimating my Fury. All these black spells. Wait, no? I don't know what's going on. Well, I could have cast my Fury if I had, maybe they were smart and they just played around it. I should probably use a different land, though I guess the only thing I would expect is Strip Mine from them, so maybe it doesn't matter. I should probably use this Volcanic Fissure and leave open basic in case they had Wasteland in their deck. They won another... Oh, wait. I don't understand. Did they lose a flip? I think they lost a flip. All right, I assume something bad is happening to me here. They changed the text on flips, I think. Ah! That's bad. That's very bad. My opponent put a sneak attack in play. That's notably bad for me. Well, okay, yeah, they changed the name. They changed the text for flip, and it just says Joe chooses heads, Joe flip tails. So lost 3 life. Let's see. All right, well, I'm getting sneak attacked, I assume. Is it Emrakul? It's Atraxa. All right, well, I can Pyroblast Atraxa. But that's probably not good enough. Oh, they hit Time Walk and Psychic Frog and Force and Flash. Wow. I still wish I hadn't cut my 2 of my 4 containment priests, but yeah. This doesn't kill me. So, my opponent didn't gain any life because I Pyroblasted. They chose Scalding Tarn, Pearl, Force, Ponder. Interesting. I guess Ponder is better than Time Walk because they just need to find a creature. Why didn't they choose Frog, though? They could sneak attack a Frog and draw a card. I would do that. I think you might have just missed it. You can also just take the Soul Ring in case you draw like a Brainstorm. You do typically want to like take, when they shuffled off Ponder, you do typically want to take the cards that are, even if they're dead types, because of Brainstorm. Oh, no, I killed Atraxa with a trigger on the stack data because I didn't want them to hit Force of Will, which they did, and counter my Pyroblast. All right. So if my Summoning Spirit Guide attacks and Joe loses another Crypt Flip, that'll do it. I also have a Burning Wish, which I assume will get countered, but I can at least put lethal rats on the stack. Or I could balance my opponent's hand. No, that would balance my Summoning Spirit Guide. I mean, I can attack first and then balance. Is that better than... I can't Flowstone flood them off a color. This exile's an enchantment? Oh. That's pretty good. Guess we'll do that. Should I have played a city to play around Spell Pierce? No. Force, pitching, show, and tell. Okay, so it's sneak and show. All right. Definitely attacking because I want to put them on a lethal mana crypt. All right. Survey says dead. All right. I can't complain about them survive crypt flips because they lost what, 3 in a row there? It was pretty bad. 7. Oh, I guess in the end it was exactly even. Nope, I lied. I think they lost 1 more than they won. Always lucky, baby. Always lucky. Okay, so we're on the draw chat, so we can bring in our 2 gemstone caverns to bring us up to 4 gemstone caverns. Fury seems very bad. And we can bring in Containment Priest. Perfect. Oh, beautiful. Perfect mapping. 2 caverns, 2... If I had 2 extra priests here, then what would I even do? Submit. I wish I had 2 extra priests here. Justin. Wanted to sneak in a Song and a Savines, but they were just worse than priests. Though Song would have been pretty good there, because Song represented a lethal extra 3 points of damage. So Song wasn't bad there. I just had another option that seemed better. What do we got? We have Gemstone Caverns. We don't have 3 mana, though. So... This is probably a mulligan. It's not like there's a good instant Burning Wish target. All right, I want to mulligan this hand. Somehow I don't feel like the Void Mirror on the draw is going to get the job done. I mean, it is Void Mirror into Saga, but... It seems like it's probably... I don't feel like mulliganing anymore. Now we're going to draw all the Gemstone Caverns that are just colorless lands. All right. Mox. Island. DT. Frog. Jesus Christ. Lotus. Oh, no. Show and tell? Stock up. Oh, no. We needed a Simian Spirit Guide. Okay, well, I mean... Unfortunately, we won round 1, or game 1, so now we have to be on the draw. And our Gemstone Caverns, they just weren't enough. We need some ley lines of anticipation, like my other opponent in Japan. Show and tell? Nope, another stock up. If we show and tell, we can put a Magus of the Moon into play. I guess we probably put the Saga into play. We kind of need red mana. Magus of the Moon, red Elemental Blast, something. Well, our spells can't get forced, so we got that going for us. True Pearl, another card I added. Whereas if this Pearl was if the Pearl was the Sundering Eruption, it would be very good here to play Magus. I guess they have a basic island, but could have also have been in for the third red elemental blast. So unfortunately, my opponent has cast 2 stock ups and has attacked with Frog twice after playing turn 1 Island Jet. Not ideal. I guess I should not F6 in case they show and tell. This looks like a show and tell, or is it a third stock up? That's a third stock up. I mean, the only saving grace here is my opponent can't get Force of Will. So if I hit a red mana, I can just kill this frog and then make constructs, which seems good. Could be good. Also, I would have an infinite Urza Saga because it would be stuck on 2 forever. Though they also have black mana off Jet and blue mana off Island, so this is not Null Rod. You got it. All right, my opponent's tapped out. I think red land is the answer. Land that produces red mana right now. My opponent just discarded because they have too many cards. Okay. I just didn't want to draw Gemstone Caverns. No, I drew another red elemental blast. Fantastic. The good news is my Urza Saga fixes me for red if I make it to the next turn. It fixes me for red. Easy. Lotus, all the things. I just need to make it to the next turn. Also, we're getting dangerously close to my opponent sneak attacking me somehow. I will make a construct, and if you let me block, I probably won't block. The moons don't help much against sneak is it's true. It's very true. But maybe Burning Wish can help me against sneak somehow. Balance. Mist Rise Village. They can force through Void Mirror. Oh my gosh. The tech. The tech. Counterplay. Pitched a Force of Will to Frog. Caverns. Okay, I'm gonna go make another construct anyways. And then get a Black Lotus. I guess it's worse if I like... It's worse if my Magus doesn't resolve. But I'm also not sure they're going to see the Mistrise Village play, considering they pitched a Force of Will. Let's attack first. Are they gonna do it? Oh, they saw the line. Hell yeah, opponent. Maybe I could have blasted in response to this activation in case they cared more about the frog. All right. I'm now out of red mana, so this Burning Wish is not great. What is the best now? Is it just get a white mana in case... Well, the problem with this is getting a white mana is all my white spells are in the board, so I'd have to have another Burning Wish. So I guess I'm getting a red spell. And I guess I can't... I could take them off of their own red mana here. I guess I'll get a Flowstone Flood. Well, I think you typically are not going to be casting... That's not good. I think you're typically not going to be casting Burning Wish for a red land. Like, it's very unlikely you're ever going to be like, I need another red land. Oh, just Ancestral? Okay, just Ancestral is not that bad. Like, if I needed a land, I could get a land. The fact that I need a red source is a little odd. But we could obviously put a red modular face card in the sideboard if we wanted to. There definitely are targets. And maybe after this game, so it's even. That's not good. Show and tell, sneak attack, activate, Atraxa? Oh, an Emrakul. Ow. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. All right, I'll put a poll up. Not a poll. Gamba. Where's the Gamba? Gamba? Starter prediction. Starter prediction. Final record. 05. Guys have 2 minutes. Good luck, have fun. What I needed there, Containment Priest. And a white source. All right, it's okay. We're on the play now. Game 3. Oh, I need to take out the Gemstone Caverns. 2 Gemstone Caverns out. What comes in? I guess the Furies come back in. what am I gonna do? One of my Burning Wish targets. I could bring the Song of Totenaz and the sideboard in the main. Should be fine. Yeah. It's totally fine. No problem. Run it. My Mox Pearl once again All right, well, I have a turn 1 Blood Moon, so should be good. See if I can bait a counter on the Pearl. Well, now if I get trapped, I look silly, but... Bam! Horse check. Damn it. Unlucky. Now all I have is a Song of Totatas. At least it's for a lot. Basic Island. Ancestral Recall. Blue decks are unfair. Mana Crypt. Ow. That's a pretty good one. Come down to go 2 rats down to get a Null Rod in play. All right, 3 rats. 6 turn clock. I chose to play this. I chose to play Song instead of Fourth. Fourth was my original choice, and I decided that having a white source is too big of a requirement. I mean, our best hand is playing 2 hate pieces at the same time in the same turn. Would be our best hand. A good hand is any turn 1 hate piece. I mean, Song looks better than a Fury would here, so. Lost another Mana Crypt flip. Drawn 3 of my 5 artifacts. I mean, it would be nice to have a force of red, but yeah, those are all things that we would be looking for in our hand. Unfortunately, I did not draw any other really. Didn't really draw enough other stuff here. Not that a Void Mirror would help here. Oh boy, we got Emrakul. Yeah, kind of needed a Pyroblast. Well, we do not survive a hit of Emrakul between our Mana Crypts and our Ancient Tombs, so we've been defeated. Oh man, oh my god, we were not drawing the cards that were good. Okay. Okay, round 2. We might be up against Dredge, which would be unfortunate, but that is not a very good looking hand. Let's mulligan that. This is another terrible hand, and we are up against Dredge, so I'm just being uniquely punished for my cutting of Containment Priests. I will mulligan again. I need to... If I could play a turn 1 Moon, I would here. I Vexing Bauble... Moon. Ooh, whoa. Keep. So how do I do this? If I keep no lands, I can go Lotus. I don't want to put away the... I think I'm going to put away the city in the guide, because this way I can go Mesa, Lotus. If they counter Lotus, I can Pyroblast it and then slam Moon. Whereas I want, like, whereas if they don't counter it, then I just, obviously I just go Vexing Bauble into Moon. But I want to be able to Pyroblast if they counter Lotus. So I think this is my play. All right, land, Lotus. And now I'll crack for... I guess I can get planes. Because every other land will make red, and I don't need red until 2 or 3 mana. Well, it doesn't have to be red now, because I have a Lotus I can use. Well, they can't force Moon. I'm going to play a Vexing Bauble. All right. So they will not be Bizarring. They had double powdered and went to 6. So they're 2 turns away from discarding to hand size. Maybe I'm supposed to crack Bauble to find mana. I don't think we even race this. I don't think we actually race this. Like, this is not gonna do it. Well, the idea is you're supposed to be able to lock your opponent out, but we are not going to be able to lock our opponent out here, so... Yeah, we are super dead. We did the thing and then just easily lost. Yeah. I mean, that's part of the plan. I put an extra win condition in the deck that I can Burning Wish for, but... In game 1, a Grafdigger's Cage? That would be pretty good. We are so dead. I tried my best, chat. I played a Vexing Bauble and a Blood Moon, and my opponent just said, I don't care, I'm Dredge. Why would I give a shit? Well, I can Pyroblast one of these things, but I'm going to wait till this Icarid comes back. No, now they hit a bridge. I didn't realize there were bridges. I should have seen there's bridges. All right. Well, my opponent vanquished me soundly, but the good news is I have Leyline of the Voids, and I have Containment Priests, though 2 short Containment Priests. No Rod, that's an easy card to take out. And I guess these Gemstone Caverns on the draw. On the play, I should say. Easy. I guess Pyroblast does not protect our Leyline from Vigor, but... Does Wish offer me anything? I have 7 Wish targets. Does it offer me anything good? I have a Destroy a Land. I have a Shattering Spree for Hollow One. I have Exercise Hollow One. I have Balance. So I think it's fine. This is a turn 1 Void Mirror, and then maybe a turn 2 Infinite Saga. So it's probably a keep. I kind of wish I had something like a cage that I could get. Or do I have to mulligan to Leyline? I sure hope I don't have to mulligan to Leyline, but maybe I had to mulligan to Leyline. One has mulligan to 4. Well, this hand might actually just not be good enough, to be honest. I should probably sequence in the other way in case they had vigor. Yeah, this hand might actually just not be good enough. That's crazy. At least I can't get hollow one. But I'm just going to lose the dredgers again, right? No infinite. I mean, an infinite Urza Saga might have done it. If I get a land, if I had hit a land there, my Urza Saga forever stays on 2. And that would have been pretty good. Instead, I can't even pitch cast. I can hard cast this with Fury. Guess that's pretty good. Am I allowed to hard cast this Fury? Or should I just moon? Oh, I can hard cast the Fury with a mana crypt. Not this turn. Or I can do it this turn, but I'm just gonna die if I do that, right? Take 2 Icarus shots. I guess I can get a Lotus and not use a Lotus. And then next turn cast Fury. Oh, I should not play Magus. Oh no, I have a Void Mirror covering me. I was gonna say I could get Sickening Shoal, but I have a Void Mirror covering me for that. All right, so I take 6, 9. And then I kill all the Narcomoebas. And I have a good blocker. And the Fury. And I can shoot the Prize Amalgam that comes later with the Pyroblast. Oh, Burning Wish. Does that help me? I could regrow Urza's Saga. I could regrow Urza's Saga. No, that doesn't help me because it doesn't make tokens. I can balance Song, Flowstone. Not really. All right, I will cast Fury. I might have just needed to mull the Leyline. Kind of gross. Bam. Narcomoeba's down. I'm lucky my opponent has no bridges in their side in their deck right now. In their graveyard. All right, Icarid's back. Prize Amalgam is coming back. It's a little dangerous for them to do another Icarid because there's all right. They hit a chill. How can you have like chill and bridge and everything else? All right. Well, this is good though because my Fury blocks this Icarid. Wait, how many chills have they used? Oh my god, they've only used 1 chill. We're gonna die to chills. Oh no! No! No, we played turn 1 moon last game and we lost horribly. So I would not consider that. Nothing stops chill. Well, they could run out of dredgers, I guess. Oh wait, they are out of dredgers. Ooh, they are out of dredgers. Let's see. Okay. So I have to leave my Fury back to block. I also don't want... I want them to Icarid. So I guess I just have to wait one turn here. Hopefully they bring back an Icarid to push damage. No, they did not bring an Icarid to push damage. It's kind of bad for me. I guess it's not that bad for me if I just kill the Narcomoeba and then I can just do the same play on the next turn as well. But at some point they're going to start pitching to hand size and it's bad. It's pretty bad. Oh, I'm an idiot. I forgot. This land is a mountain. So I could have done that last turn. Oh, I'm stupid. That was a huge mistake. So I'm going to attack with the Fury. I can't. Wait, I should just attack with the Fury, and then if they don't bring back the Icarid, it's fine. Yeah, I should have just attacked with the Fury. I need to finish the game. No, we're not I really fucked this up. I was supposed to attack with the Fury last turn and then Pyroblast the Prize Amalgam on the next turn after the Fury Icarid trigger resolved. Yeah, like once this Icarid trigger resolves, then I hit the... What, they brought it back this time? Okay. I guess they were getting through 3 damage this time. But now they have no blocker, though. So they're fucked, I think. 6, 8, 10. 3 rats. Oh my god, 3 rats. Wait, this song has been pretty good, hasn't it? Like this song has been pretty good, right? No, wait. Wait, 6, 8. Oh, I'm short. Oh, my bad. I should have held back. I didn't do the math right. I died of 1 chill. It's safe. It's fine. No problem. I'm so lucky. Oh, I needed to leave back. Well, the rats don't block. So I guess I should have just cast a second Magus. And then rats on the next turn. Okay, my bad. I did the math wrong. I did the basic arithmetic wrong. Well, the good news is my opponent doesn't know about Leyline yet. Do we bring in Gemstone Caverns here? and just take out some blasts. I mean, the blasts were pretty good. I think we should bring in our gemstone caverns. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna multi-ley line this for sure. On the draw, we have to multi-ley line. I agree. Man, our hand's so sweet too. Double powder. Keep 7. Mull. What about Gemstone Cavern Containment Priest? wait. Holy shit, we have turn 1 Containment Priest on my opponent's turn 1. Because we Gemstone Cavern. And we have a Simian Spirit Guide. Is that good enough? I mean, it's good against grief. It's good against grief. They have to have force, right? They have to have exactly force of will. Oh, I'm fucking in, man. I had to do this. I have to do this. I can get rid of 1 fetch land. So what am I doing it in response to their activation? I can discard anything, right? So I'm good. I think I just do it in response to activation. Well, they won't get a card, right? Because they're on the play. Like the best thing that can happen is my opponent goes for grief. All right. Now they know about Containment Priest is like the bad part, but like if my opponent had griefed, then it would have been really good for us. But if they had played Bazaar and then griefed, it would have been bad for us. So maybe it wasn't worth. All right, got a Containment Priest in there. Turn 0 Containment Priest. Bridge Thug. They could make a 2/2 with grief still. Fury. Oh boy. All right. Natural Bazaar. Two amalgams. Another bridge. 2 bridges is not good. I'm gonna fetch so I don't draw my plateau. Void Mirror. Okay. Void Mirror protects my Containment Priest and wins the game. Negation? Rude. The advantage, Greg, is that my opponent doesn't get extra draws for Force of Will. If my opponent activates Bazaar, they have more chances of having Force of Will. Hollow baby. No, my Fury. Burning Wish. Burning Wish Shattering Spree? Or Burning Wish Exercise. I keep saying it. With an E. Exorcise. I could also Burning Wish for Flowstone Flood to kill the Bazaar. But All right. Burning Wish. Exorcise your hollow one. No, force. All right, hollow one stays. But if I hit a mana, I'm furying that shit. uh, it's been fun. It's hard. The new set is hard. Okay, all right, let's go. All right, attack. This does mean they get 2 zombies, but I have a 3/3 double striker, so. All right, exile. I get to keep my land too. Oh, this is just excellent deck building. Fury your hollow one. Maybe I shouldn't have cut 2 Containment Priests. Whoops. Activate Bazaar. Find a third bridge from below. If I had pitch cast, yeah, I could do that. But I want to have a Fury in play, I think. I assume. Doesn't a Fury beat 2 zombie tokens? Yeah, you could order. I mean, this is just 2 triggers, so yeah, you put the damage on the stack, and then you put the other one on the stack above it. You have it die. Bridges go. It would go, but then I would have a. Maybe that's cleaner and easier. I just attack 8 times and win. But this way, if they like get to another hollow one, I have a 3/3 double striker in play. Blood Moon. Okay. Do I win this race? Well, I guess now if they trade, why would they activate? What's the plan? Creeping Chills? Does that change the race? They've already used 3 Creeping Chills between their powder and their uses of Creeping Chill. Aha! Great success. Okay, on to round 3. 1-1. The most voted for points-wise was 2-3, followed by 5-0, followed by 3-2, followed by 4-1. So if anyone had put bets into 1-4 or 0-5, could have taken all of the house. They were 0 in those. I'm on the play, and I have turn 1 Vexing Bauble with Red Elemental Blast / Pyroblast backup. I'm in. I'm in. Force of Red. All right, Saga Gaming. Also, if I hit a mana, I can have Infinite Saga. Any like non-artifact mana is gonna let me Pyroblast Spirit Guide into Magus to have Saga stay on 2 forever. Scrawly crawly. Fuck. All right. You got a scrawly crawly. It'll help me draw lands. It's fine. Nope, we got it. All right. So I will play Volcanic Fissure. And then I will play a Magus of the Moon. All right, these Pyroblasts are dead, which is unfortunate. But I do have an infinite Urza Saga. Right? Or do I not have an infinite Urza Saga? I thought I got an infinite Urza Saga. Do I have an infinite Urza Saga or do I not have an infinite Urza Saga? I do. Okay. It doesn't really look like it from the interface. I also need to hit another mana source. But if I do hit another like land, actual factual land, then I have infinite Saga tokens and we're good. Okay, okay. It's just the interface is correct. It just looks weird to me. Shouldn't it be there in blue text like it was before? All right. I don't believe I'm blocking, but I do need to hit a land like now. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Thank you, Scrawling. You guys know that I would not have hit this land if Scrawling Crawler did not draw me a card for free. Thank you, Scrawling Crawler. Also, I don't think my opponent can cast Raker, so I think they're dead. You can always play a Null Rod, too. First, I wanted to be able to make a creature to block the Scrawling Crawler. Ooh, this is the first turn. This is the first game I've ever had Infinite Saga since the Blood Moon change. Used to be Blood Moon just killed Saga at any point ever. But now, well, yes, it was a change with sagas that interacted with Blood Moon. Yes, that's a true statement. But now I have infinite constructs, which is a lot better than one construct. It's even better than two constructs. They can play Tezzeret, I guess. Okay. But what can they search for? Mana Vault. Okay, I can play a Null Rod next turn, and that'll lock this game up. I guess I technically do have a clock. Huh. Oh yeah, I mean, Scrawling Crawler is real good for the opponent. I'm trying to figure out the order of operations here because if I think I have to play a Null Rod and take one more hit. Wait, let Tezzeret live because I can't take an attack hit. I'm like a little concerned, right? I have 4 turns to beat this crawler. Or is it less? But I have Furies I can draw into. But like I can't take a hit from this crawler though. Cast. This kills a land. I don't think so. Drawing Pyroblast is really bad, though. Yeah, I know, but I have 4 mana. Like, I'm assuming I'll be able to find the things I need. I mean, every Burning Wish wins the game. Every Fury wins the game. Oh, so they couldn't block. That's a... Oh. No. I don't think I think I have to play Null Rod this turn. Because if I don't play Null Rod, my opponent plays Mana Vault, it can play Flesh Raker, and I'll lose. If you don't play Null Rod there, I think you just lose. All right, my opponent got their Tezzeret up to 4, which is fine, because I can make my construct 4. They pumped their Crawler using Tezzeret. Also, my opponent's drawing me extra cards to find my answers, so... That is not one of them. Alright, well now I want to kill this Tezzeret. It's going to be close. Nope, we have Memory Jar covered, actually. I don't know that I don't care about Tezzeret. Oh my god, can I stop drawing Pyroblast, though? Yes, I know. I need 5 mana. Oh, that's really bad for me. That's really... I mean, we drew Abysmal here. We drew, like, the worst possibles, so... now we probably need Burning Wish. Actually, it's not going to be enough. It has to be Burning Wish this turn, or we die. Nope. Looks like we lost. The second Crawler is the one that gets you. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. So if I had attacked Tezzeret, I'd have... Not attacked Tezzeret, I'd have maybe 4 more life. Yeah, so we drew so badly. We had lots of good outs here. There's the Burning Wish. 1 turn too late. That's crazy. I feel like we drew terribly there. So sad. All right. Oh well. We're on the play. So we just replay this. Oh my god, how do I replay this with Pyroblast like this? Surely I can bring in things that are not Pyroblast. Just like anything. All right. I put a bunch of cards in. I still think I want to have 4 Burning Wish for Shattering Spree. Oh, I had Gemstone Caverns. You're right. I could have brought in some Gemstone Caverns. Turn 1 Void Mirror is usually good enough, right? I can't play Pearl. It's an illegal play. I had a Void Mirror and I had no Void Mirror in play. What did I have in play? I had a Vexing Bauble in play. I think I'm only gonna play one of these so I don't turn on Mindbreak Trap. Yeah, maybe Containment Priest would have been better than Pyroblast. I didn't think about I didn't think about Pyroblast until afterwards, chat. Obviously, I should definitely have boarded all my Pyroblasts out for anything. All right, it doesn't matter. Turn 1 Void Mirror. Raker Shops can't beat it. I mean, that's not exactly true. They can play Gates, but now on the draw though, so Cavern's definitely good. I think I would rather have Flowstone Flood in my wish board. Yeah. If only we won the die roll and played a Void Mirror against our opponent on game 1. That'd be good. Yeah, they're not stone cold dead to Void Mirror on turn 1 because they do have 3 to 4 Talon Gates, I would hope, but... Okay, what do I have here? I've got Null Rod. Yeah, this looks fine. I mean, if they play turn 1 Scrawling Crawler, I have Burning Wish to cover it at least. Monolith Ring I have covered. I don't have that covered. I actually can't kill that thing, right? I need Fury to kill that. Well, I mean, lost the die roll. I'm lucky. I don't think this is a mulligan. Like, Nullrod is insane against Raker. Like, we can still win this game if we draw Fury, right? I guess if we draw Black Lotus, we can Shattering Spree, but, like, this Flesh Raker will probably still kill us. Oh, I guess if they have a Chalice here, we are super dead to a Chalice, though. I mean, their hand was okay. Yeah. Okay, like now we can't Fury, so I don't know what you're looking to mulligan into, not me. Like, I drew the Fury anyways, man. That's so tilting. This Fury would be so good if they didn't have Tezzeret Bobble. Because I would just clear their 2 things and they have nothing. They'd just lose. I would clear their 2 things and play Null Rod and we would win the game. Damn. Just need to be on the play. What do you like? What do you want? Like, you have to be mulliganing for something, Nami. You can't just say it's a mulligan. Like, we have no rod, like, you know. Well, I don't think we're making it another turn. A singer, like we're not making it another turn here. I guess I should have played this Emir Skull tapped. Okay, all right. Oh, they just have a top. All right. I'm actually lethal. Okay, I've been bested. Raker too strong. All right, we're 1 and 2. We've paired up against Dredge again. We've got Moon, so I just don't think it's gonna be good enough. We need to win some die rolls. Chat, how many die rolls have we won? Have we run any die rolls? Maybe against Joe we won the die roll. Can we wish for burning? No, there is. Oh wait, it's not Dredge. It's not Dredge. We're safe. We're actually safe. Wait, no, we're actually safe though. Like we're actually safe. Like we're gonna win this game. We're nice PO. Got him. And then we're gonna turn off the blue source. So let's see. No, that's our chatter. That's our Dredge hating chatter. How much mana do I have? It's not bad. think I want to get the clock in play rather than Burning Wish for Shattering Spree. Probably. Nope, they didn't not reveal Aluris. Now they can't hit. Now they can't hit Sapphire. Another land lets me kill all three. Another Burning Wish. Just gonna kill the big ones. Nice. Good try. Attempts were made. One extra clock turn. Oh, baby. We had the Force of Red for the turn 1 PO for 3. GG easy. Oh, shit. Now we get to bring in Gemstone Caverns. I'm gonna keep 2 Furies in. Opponent could have like Mentor or something. Gemstone Cavern is also like Force of Pyroblast. All right. Oh man, opponent is a gamer. 4 restricted artifacts. Seems good. Time Walk and PO. All right. Unfortunately, we did not have our Simian Spirit Guide this time. An opponent has had triple artifact PO both games. Ooh, no blue source. No way. Did he just whip on a blue source? No way. DT Tolarian. Okay, well, we're dead. Oh, they hit the natural jet to cast Demonic Tutor. Brilliant. Imagine if there was no blue source. That'd be crazy. I think it's a simple Tolarian, right? I mean, we do kind of have it covered. Ish. If we hit other mana, we can have like a... not really. Karn? I guess you could play Karn. Oh, Karn. We have Lattice? Probably not, right? Top. Sure. Well... They forced it. Force pitching force. I guess they have a Lattice on their sideboard too. Okay. All right. I've invested. Kind of a broken opener, huh? I'm gonna put these 2 caverns back for 2 furies. I'm gonna do a fury and a Savines. All right. Give me the void mirror. Keep. I don't even have to crack the Lotus. Should be a good one. Do I want to save the Lotus and just use 2 Spirit Guides? Or... No, I think I can just use the Lotus. Yo, thanks, Eric. All right, so they've got a Blood Moon and a Vexing Bauble. Should be pretty good. Strip Mine. Good try. Red. Mana Vault, maybe? Oh, Lorien for a basic island? That's pretty good. Snow-covered island. If I can Burning Wish for a Flowstone Flood to kill the island. Dismember? I'm glad I didn't have a Magus of the Moon. I can crack my Bauble now. I guess I can't crack my Bauble now. Oh, yeah, I can kind of crack my Bauble now. Reb is pretty good. Can I crack my Bauble, chat? Should cover all the same stuff, right? Hard cast, force wouldn't be covered anyways. Pretty sure I can crack my Bauble. Okay. Trying to act like I don't have a spell here. Talarian Mountain. Is it worth spirit guiding that? Probably not, right? Okay, all right. Get another one in play. This one does not get countered by my Void Mirror because I am paying mana for it. I'm paying monkey mana. Hercule's Recall? No. Oh, man. Playing against 2019 Esperpio. Oh, I think it's actually good to counter so my opponent can't play cards out. I don't think it's I'm playing that because I think it's correct to counter. PO1. You got it. Like, there's a pretty good chance we lose if we don't counter that. They found a top. It's not good. For me. I need a Null Rod. Or a Flowstone Flood. Not playing the Mana Vault out? Why would we not play the Mana Vault out? I'm confused. I don't know. I mean, anything you're holding up with this mana, you could also hold up with a Mana Vault. Hull Breacher? I don't know. Maybe they're holding it for Brainstorm? This is the same mana as last time, right? No, it's not exactly, but... Ooh, if this resolves... Basic Swamp? Snapcaster Mage? Dismember? That's okay. Okay. I guess maybe that's what they were holding up. All right. Well, they're out of blue mana now. They do have a Snapcaster Mage. Demonic Tutor off of the swamp. No way, bro. Oh, that's too funny. I don't know, a third Dismember? A second Island? A Sapphire they can't cast? I mean, there might be nothing left, right? If they don't have an island and they don't have a Dismember... Oh, Karn, right. Yeah, that's a good one. They're 1 mana away from Lattice locking me. Argento Masticore? What the fuck is happening? And how is it not in the main? Bring it. How did it not get sideboarded in? I even drew the fucking Magus that's good here. Why would I want to draw it when I have Karn? I hate Magic players, man. I hate Magic players so much. Why would I want to draw it? Who knows? Who can say? Really, who could say? Oh man. Basic Swamp, huh? I believe I got Basic Swamped. If I draw Burning Wish, I can draw Shattering Spree. Or Exercise. But also I'm dying to Lattice, so I guess it doesn't matter. Ugh. I've invested, chat. My bad. Welcome to a very special 5th round of this Vintage League. We're up against the BPK, Brian Kelly, playing some kind of probably Lurrus Breach Brew. I have not won the die roll, which is unfortunate, but I have 2 Force of Pyroblast, and Void Mirror Magus seems good enough. I'm not lucky enough to play this deck, not me. Not enough dice roll wins. Unlucky. Void Mirror, pretty good against Breach combo. Fury. Not a great card with my Void Mirror. I could get Wastelanded. So I think I'll just get a basic Mountain. Okay. We got a Void Mirror. We kind of need an Ancient Tomb, though. The fact that Void Mirror counters our Fury is quite frustrating. Because my opponent likes to play little creatures. That's a Time Walk. Academy. Oh, Johnny. I could really use my Fury right now. Maybe I shouldn't have cast Void Mirror. Oh, I guess my Fury does not beat Caracas, so. And I just drew a Ruby. Maybe I wasn't supposed to put the Ruby and the Pearl in the deck, you know? It's fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Bounce back a Johnny. Get another 2-1. I think I'm dead. I think I'm dead. Really need an Ancient Tomb. Oh, I thought this Void Mirror might be good, but maybe not. Whoops. There's a lot of lands in my deck, right? Right? Surely there are a lot of lands in my deck. Oh, for value, Brian Kelly's getting the Caracas of Johnny loop going. Every turn a 2-1. Oh wow. Tapping the Caracas. What if I wipe your board? Things are bad. No. All right. I my bad. I kept a 1 land, 2 Spirit Guide hand, assuming I draw more lands. My fault. My fault. I was stupid. Sorry. Should have known. I should have known. My fault. Okay. Well, this was unfortunate. I see. I see. I see. I see. We would have drawn our first land 20 cards in. Probably not. I have 18 lands in my deck. No, I have more. I have 20 lands in my deck. I see. Well then. Run it back. Hey, I didn't register this for an Eternal weekend, whereas my opponent in Japan did. Though notably with an extra 2 Containment Priests that would have helped us a lot in this league. And also without a ruby and a pearl that have actually hurt us a little bit. They've been good before. It's just, this is definitely not amazing to draw them after you resolve a Void Mirror or no run. But I think having extra accelerants is definitely correct. Especially extra accelerants that let us play turn 1, especially Ruby. Turning on Ancient Tomb, Ruby Magus on turn 1. Hey, it happens. You gotta beat the best to be the best. What do we got? Nothing. I got a Fury. I've got a Saga Gaming. You know what? Saga Gaming against BPK? I'm kind of in. This hand is not any restrictive pieces, but against BPK Gaming, it might be good enough. Mox. A Janny? Dauntless Dismantler? Brain Freeze? Force Snapcaster, Delta, Time Walk, Skull Clamp, Urza Saga. I guess I can get a Vexing Bobble off of Urza Saga, which is quite good. Getting a Vexing Bobble off of Urza Saga would be pretty good. Against Breach. Tundra by Luris. I assume. Oh, Savine's Reclamation, the Urza Saga. Classic BPK move. Absolute classic BPK move right there. God, now I just draw 3 lands in a row. Why are you like this? So I can Sudden Eruption the Urza Saga, Sundering Eruption the Urza Saga next turn. Definitely want to get a Bobble in play. I really need to make sure that this resolves, though. So that my opponent can't get Lotus and do like a huge Savine's back 2 things. Don't know. I just not. What is happening? Ah. I had no lands in my top 20 cards, and now I have every land in my top 20 cards. Whoops. My bad. If I go 1 and 4, everyone loses their play points from the from the betting. No one gets any play points. Or PO points, I should say. Make a Saga token? Sure. Get a basic island. No basic island? It's not very Brian Kelly. And none of my opponent's creatures can block this turn. Get in there. Maybe he has it in his hand. I have a hard cast Fury next turn, so could be good. We'll see. What a weird league. This feels pretty fun though. As far as wildly put together decks go, we've been in it. We've been in it every round. It has never been uncompetitive. White, 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 red. Oh, it costs 5 to bring back. I thought it cost 6. So we're bringing back Saga and Skullclamp, or Saga and Time Walk, or Saga and Fetch, or Saga and Snapcaster Mage. Skullclamp. Is that Talon Gates in this deck? It's kind of a banger. All right, well. Oh, I did not use the right thing for that. Draw 2. It's a close one. Hopefully this Vexing Bobble is enough. Wild game. Talon Gates. I guess Talon Gates is a filter land. You could theoretically just play it in any deck you want. You could just play it in PO. Phase out an oof. DT for Talon Gates. Phase out the oof. You know, I kind of fuck with that. Maybe I should put Talon Gates in like a blue-black PO deck that I was gonna make. That's kind of sick. Talon Gates is one of the most broken lands they printed in the last 10 years, so. Man, maybe I should be playing this in blue decks more often. Sanctifier Invec. Exile my yard pro red. So I didn't draw an artifact that I could cast. They're not in my deck. This makes 3 3s. I get Lotus. How am I just gonna play against fucking pro red creature? Fucking. Okay. Also, like holding open swords or path or something because didn't equip Skull Clamp. Also, I drew all 4 City of Traders. All right. I think there's no attack here. Just has the perfect answer every time. It's the 3rd saga of the game. It's not even restricted anymore. Soul Ring? Land is buy Luris, play Luris. No equip again? I drew the Sundering Eruption. I can't even kill anything with a Fury. I gotta hold it, right? I'm gonna just play this as a land. I'm just not very good at Magic. Drawing the 4 City of Traders. This PO? Gifts. That's not good. That is notably bad for me. I mean, I could always get him with the rats. Burning. If I just had any action, like if I had a Magus of the Moon in this game, like, oh yeah, you're right. Sundering means they can't block. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. I could have just cast the Sundering can't block part. I forgot about the can't block part. I mean, it would have had to resolve, but it might have resolved. I think all of these things kill me. Yes, I just forgot about it, chat. Obviously, I forgot about it. What are you talking about? Assuming that it was going to resolve, yes, that would have worked. Does it stop? Yeah, it stops everything. Yeah, I forgot. Which is weird because I already cast it once this game. I'm getting my Saga token Skydove. Oh my god. BPK. Man, if I had one with the Sundering Eruption, that would have been pretty cool, huh? Unfortunate. I'm so dead. I'm kind of just dead on this attack because my opponent has like infinite. Also, they can skull clamp the warrior token and flip the Ajani right now. Whatever. They also can like hard cast force. Fantastic. All right, yeah, sorry about that. I was so demoralized. I was so demoralized I forgot about the flavor text. Oh well. 1-4. Yeah, I was hitting the end of my my patience for this one, I would say. Props to my opponent who was a really fun guy over in Japan. When he got out Flowstone Flood and Exercise, and I didn't know what either of them did, he was very happy. This deck, if you're on the play, I think it's pretty reasonable. If you're on the draw, it's such a nightmare. Kind of needed 4 more Spirit Guides for your Pyroblasts. Though I guess that's what the Cavern of Souls do. The Gemstone Caverns, I should say. So yeah, I mean, I still like the vision of the deck. I will say that I did maybe miss a 3rd Sundering Eruption, and I think that the Savine's Reclamation was bad. But the Song of Toten Taz was a pretty decent addition. So, yeah, I don't think there's anything too much more to say. I do think that like these lock pieces are strong. I'm a little annoyed about how badly Fury plays into Void Mirror Bobble. I don't know if that's like a really solvable thing though, considering mono white initiative exists. And when you don't play Furies, mono white initiative just runs this kind of deck over. Even if you like get some wins by being on the play and playing Void Mirror. And again, like I think that's what it comes down to, right? I didn't win. Maybe I won 1 die roll out of 5, and you saw the match scores. We actually had quite a few game wins. We won at least a game in every set except for the BPK set. So I do think there's something here, and it makes sense to try to play a deck like this at Eternal Weekend where you don't have access to power. So, hope you enjoyed this adventure into fun and exciting brews that people come up with and play in Eternal Weekend. More vintage content on this YouTube channel every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'll see you then.